What is quantum mechanics? SREEKUMAR V T. 1. The birth of quantum mechanics. A brief history. Quantum mechanics is a theory that describes the behavior of matter and energy at the atomic and subatomic level. It was developed in the early 20th century by a group of physicists who were struggling to understand the peculiar behavior of light and matter at these tiny scales. The story of the birth of quantum mechanics begins in 1900 with a young German physicist named Max Planck. Planck was trying to solve a problem that had stumped scientists for decades: the nature of blackbody radiation. A blackbody is an object that absorbs all radiation that falls on it, and emits radiation at a characteristic frequency that depends only on its temperature. The problem was that classical physics predicted that the radiation emitted by a blackbody should increase without limit as the temperature increased, which was not observed experimentally. To solve this problem, Planck made a bold assumption. He assumed that the energy of a blackbody was not continuous, but instead could only exist in discrete units, which he called quanta. This was a revolutionary idea, as it contradicted the classical notion that energy was continuous and could be subdivided infinitely. Planck's assumption allowed him to derive a formula for the energy distribution of blackbody radiation that matched experimental data perfectly. However, Planck himself was uncomfortable with the idea of quanta, and considered it a mere mathematical trick. The next major development in the birth of quantum mechanics came in 1905, when Albert Einstein published a paper on the photoelectric effect. This phenomenon occurs when light falls on a metal surface, and electrons are emitted from the metal. Einstein showed that the energy of the emitted electrons was proportional to the frequency of the incident light, not its intensity as classical theory predicted. He proposed that light was composed of quanta of energy, or photons, each with a specific frequency and energy. These two ideas, Planck's quanta of energy and Einstein's photons, laid the foundation for the development of quantum mechanics. Over the next few decades, a number of physicists including Niels Bohr, Werner Heisenberg, Erwin Schrödinger and others developed a new mathematical framework for describing the behavior of particles at the atomic and subatomic level. The birth of quantum mechanics was a turning point in our understanding of the nature of matter and energy. It challenged the classical view that the world was deterministic and predictable, and
Sample complete. Ready to continue?